Right, Scots will no longer have to legally wear face masks in a public setting from next week after First Minister Nicola Sturgeon finally axed the rules on face coverings after 2 whole years.
Years, wow. But those in hospitality services will still need to wear one through this Easter weekend. I mean, that's not fair, is it? I mean, isn't that kind of class differentiation? You know, those that work in certain industries have to present these kind of symbolic gestures.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I agree
Well,
with
it's just a load of rubbish at this point, in my opinion, anyway. Anyway, here to give his thoughts is Scottish publican Steve Latto, owner of the Criterion pub in St Andrews. Where's your mask?
I'm sitting down. I'm okay.
No, fantastic. Yeah, go on. Look, this must be a bit of a nightmare for you, is it?
We can't wait to see Monday come along. With the differentiation between England and Scotland at the moment, we've got a lot of English tourists in St Andrews at the moment, and they're unsure about the rules as well. So we're having to constantly remind people with it. So Monday can't come quick enough, to be honest.
Those in hospitality services will still need to wear one. I mean, do you worry about maybe the point I was making? Is there kind of a class implication to that? When you see some of these big events and all of the guests, they're unmasked, but all of the people waiting are masked. I mean, is there any evidence that that's really going to impact COVID-19 measures? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I mean, from our point of view, we've discussed it with our staff already. Some of the staff will continue to wear masks because that's how they feel comfortable, and that's absolutely fine. Our policy will be: if you want to wear one, wear one. If you don't. On the other hand, some of our staff can't wait to get rid of them. The class policy, I mean, it's hard to say. You see the big gatherings where masks aren't required. Or even in a pub, it's okay if you've got a drink in your hand, you don't need to wear a mask, but if you're walking to the toilet, you've got to wear a mask. It's become a bit of a nonsense now, so it's getting less and less uptake. We've certainly seen a decline in it in the last 4 weeks, hugely, because people don't see the benefit of it. And I think it's common sense now. If you feel comfortable in a situation and you don't want to wear a mask, fine. If you're uncomfortable, then you've got that option of wearing a mask. And I think now, because it's normalised as well, then it's not an issue.
Do you think some of the reason, though, that these measures have been kept longer is Nicola Sturgeon and the SNP trying to, once again, differentiate from England, who they perceive of as perhaps irresponsible, too right-wing and so on, and they want to be the responsible people within the union and differentiate themselves? What do you think of that?
I think it's always, we seem to be going that bit further, but with no actual evidence of it. So certainly, yes, there is. I don't think there's ever been a point where we've been, we're going to do exactly the same at exactly the same time. And the confusion that it's caused has been excruciating with tourists and students alike, because we get so many different nationalities coming to St Andrews, and even Scottish people are confused at what we need to do half the time, because it changes that often.
No, fantastic. Look, Steve, thank you very much. Can I just say as well how mean it was of everyone to book you on the show, right? Because you're sat there in front of a board, of a menu, of all of the things that I hold dear, most of those things involving pie, including a macaroni pie, which I've never heard of before. Is that right? Because I am now on a diet, and my life consists of things like this, which is just a box full of boiled fish and carrots. So, thank you very much for making me very hungry. Steve Latto there, fantastic. The Criterion pub in St Andrews, good lad.